Hi, this video is brought to you by techdirectarchive.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to demote and remove a domain controller. Let's log into our server now. Let's log into our domain controller. We're inside our domain controller now. So on the server manager, let me open the Active Directory. This is the Active Directory users and computers. You can see it here. So now, if we want to remove it, to demote the server, you on the server manager, click on the manage button here, then select remove roles and features. On the first page here, just click next. Then on this page, assuming you have more than one server, it's going to be listed there, so you can now select the domain controller you want to demote. So now let's click next. Make sure the Active Directory is checked there, because once you uncheck it, it's going to process it. You can see the server is also being used for DNS server, so you might want to remove both. So, but our concentration is on the Active Directory. And make sure you check these remove management tools so that you remove everything concerning the Active Directory. Remove features. So this is the validation results. And if you can remember, whenever we want to turn a server to a domain controller, what we usually do is we promote it. We promote that server to a domain controller. But in this instance, we are demoting. So we are going to click this demote this domain controller. So do not mind this validation result. Just click on this demote this, and in this next page, you need to be very careful. Um, Sometimes the domain controller may not be the last domain controller. You may have some other domain controller. So if you force the removal of this domain controller, it may affect the other domain controllers that you have. So, but in this instance, um, we are just we only have one domain controller. So you just click this, and if you even see the message that says no other domain controller could be contacted, proceeding will cause any Active Directory domain services changes that have been made on this domain controller to be lost. To proceed anyway, confirm that this is the last domain controller in the domain. So I've confirmed, and this is the only domain controller I have. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to click next now. So in this next page, just check proceed with turnover. Then let's just select everything concerning this domain controller. Then click next. So on this page, you have to enter a new password, which you will use later on to log in. So click next. So in this page, all what you need to do is to click on Demote and the process will start. So now we are demoting the server. It's going, it's going to take a little time to do it, but not so much time like that. So I'm going to pause this video and we'll come back to it. So if you can see the screen now, the system is restarting after finishing the demotion process. So we have to wait for it to come back. The demotion have been completed, so our server is restarting now. So you remember the password that we entered while uh, doing the demotion process. So you have to enter the password there. Make sure you don't forget that password because without it you won't be able to log into the um, local profile since we have removed the domain controller. We have removed this server as a domain controller. So you have to log into the local profile now, and that password is the local profile password. So we are in now. So let's just reconfirm the if we still have the Active Directory. So the server manager is coming up now. So can you see? If you check, let's bring it up. So now we have to complete. Okay, can you see this information here? The information now is saying if I now want to promote this server back again to domain controller, all what I just have to do is to click this promote here. But in this instance, we are not doing that. So if we let's complete the process. Let me show you. Let me. Can you see? There is no Active Directory domain services currently running because we have demoted it. So that is how to remove your server from being a domain controller. Very simple and easy. So if you want to go back again, it's just for you to um, click this and click on promote the server to a domain. So we no longer have the Active Directory. Do not mind this message. So if you can see, we do not have it here again. So that's how to go about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.